Hey everyone, you're with Tesla Tom. Thanks for joining us on Ludicrous Feed. If you found us for the very first time, then you are very welcome. On this channel, we discuss the impending energy revolution making its way across Australia and the rest of the world. Here we talk about electric cars, solar panels, and home batteries. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment to hit subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. Today, I'm going to talk about the Nrma electric vehicle fast charging network that is being rolled out across New South Wales in the next 12 months. For our interstate and overseas viewers, Nrma stands for the National Roads and Motorists Association and is arguably our state's peak motoring body, which advocates for vehicles and road infrastructure. They offer roadside assistance and car insurance, among other services. Late in 2017, Nrma announced that they were installing 40 chargers across New South Wales and the ACT to keep up with the coming electric car revolution, which is great news for our great state. This will put us in step with our northern neighbours, Queensland, who, as you may have seen in my previous video, have their electric superhighway, the world's largest continuous electric charging network. We can't let Queensland have all the fun, right? Nrma haven't yet publicly released the details of all 40 charger locations, but at this stage there are currently 3 that have been commissioned, as you will see on this map. Jindabyne near the Snowy Mountains, 1 in Walls End near the city of Newcastle, and of course 1 in Sydney Olympic Park in front of their headquarters. Now in this video we will focus on the Sydney Olympic Park charger, which is a nice alternative to charging at either St Leonard's or Broadway Tesla supercharger if you're passing through Sydney. Now just quickly, to get into Sydney Olympic Park precinct, you have to use what many have dubbed Australia's worst roundabout, a multi-laned nightmare which you have to navigate where cars rush in and out. The Sydney Olympic Park precinct, as the name suggests, was the home of the Sydney Olympic Games in the year 2000. These days it's still our city's main sporting precinct. Recently, it's seen increased growth with many new apartment buildings sprouting around the suburb, and there have also been many companies building their headquarters here in Sydney Olympic Park, including Nrma. The charger itself is located on Murray Rose Avenue outside the Nrma building and is opposite the Sydney Olympic Park railway station. Okay, so this is the Nrma fast charger located in Sydney Olympic Park. It's opposite the Sydney Olympic Park railway station. And if you're looking for a landmark, it's just outside the Nrma headquarters. It's a Tritium Veefil, which is becoming quite ubiquitous throughout Australia and worldwide. Tritium is an Australian company that produces these chargers, and Nrma is promising to roll out 40 of these chargers across New South Wales, which is very exciting. There's an option of having charging using Char Demo or CCS. And they both charge at 50 kilowatts, which is about 250 kilometers an hour. It's good news for electric car users in New South Wales. So, as I said in the video, the charger is a Tritium Veefil, and it's located on Murray Rose Avenue, very close to the main stadium. I'm proud to say that Tritium is an Australian company, which is based in Brisbane. They supply their chargers around the world, including Europe and the US. Recently, they were awarded the contract to supply the Ionity network in Europe. The Queensland Electric Highway also uses Tritium chargers, which uses either Char Demo or CCS2 plugs, which means if you drive a Tesla, you will need an adapter. Tesla sells Char Demo adapters for their cars for about $700, which you can buy directly from them. These charging stations charge at 50 kilowatts, meaning you may potentially be able to charge at speeds between 200 to 250 kilometers an hour. At present, it's free of charge to use these chargers, but Nrma have stated that eventually it will only be free for Nrma members. Like I said, this charger is an alternative if you want to recharge your Tesla and you'd rather not go into central Sydney at Broadway or to St Leonard's. Handy for Queensland drivers, who I know most of you have a Char Demo or CCS2 adapter, given Tritium chargers are prevalent in your state because of the electric highway. I do have a few criticisms of this charging station at Sydney Olympic Park. There is only one charger present, and to be honest, it's actually not very well signed apart from a couple of small street signs stating charging station vehicles only. If you do get a spot, just be careful, there is only a 1 hour parking limit. I don't have a Char Demo adapter yet, so I didn't get a chance to use the charger. I've also read on PlugShare that the cable is very short, meaning you have to potentially park across 2 spots to reach the Char Demo part of the charger. At the time of posting this video, the Char Demo charger wasn't working, so hopefully they will get it back online soon. The ground is not painted, and it looks like every other parking spot on the street. It's not easy to find during events when the street can be quite busy. If this is the case, then I suggest if you're looking for it, look out instead for the Nrma building, which is marked out the front by their big blue logo. There are Sydney Olympic Park parking rangers circling the area, and when I parked my car, I could tell one of them was looking very carefully at my car to make sure it was a recognisable electric car. when I finally left, a non-electric ICE car was waiting for my spot and then actually took the spot. I must admit, because the charging spot is not very well signed, there is a high probability that it will frequently be iced during busy event times. Hopefully the park rangers will be vigilant if that's happening more often. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that video. Exciting times ahead for New South Wales electric car owners who can hopefully look forward to having 40 fast DC charging stations across our state, thanks to Nrma and its exciting new electric charging network. Well, hopefully it's a lovely day wherever you are in this world, and as always, happy charging. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of the energy revolution. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit subscribe to keep up to date with our latest videos. If you're about to buy a Tesla, use our promo code on screen to score free unlimited supercharging. Happy charging!